back. We're gonna go to the museum. I've already read this because I started recording earlier, so we're just gonna give you guys the opportunity to read it if you want to. I'll read when I'm at the part I'm at. You guys can just pause. Oh, and this one. Okay. That's all the stuff in the museum. No, it's not. What's over here? Alright, so where are we going here? Over here. The landing port. What do we got? Oh, not locked. Okay. So they're talking about all the delays. Oh wow. They impounded the Araceli. Interesting. So, that was that. We got this over here. Let's go down here first. To the department store. Oh, they came from Ruin. Nice. Alright, you want me to buy some tea? I'll buy some. Ingredients? I thought you were selling tea. A lot of these. I missed a bunch of them, I think. There was one thing I forgot to go buy. Oh, I think that's issue 7. Oh, she's ill. There's one person in the... Huh. There's one person that's fighting in the whole tournament by himself? That seems weird. No thanks. I already spoke to your sister. Alright, so, let me look at the map here. Whoop, wrong map. We got a place there, and we got a place down here. Oh, hi. We are, actually. Oh, that's the embassy. This is the arena for the tournament. I want to join the martial arts tournament. Interesting. Locked door. Museum, okay. Report, okay. So let's go to south. Alright, now what am I looking at? South block. Alright, so I think I've hit every block so far, except, did I go to the north block? I think I went to the north block, right? There's nothing over here except the castle. Which I couldn't go into, I think, because it was blocked. Okay, so we can go to the guild. Not the guild. No. Where's the guild? Is it the one in red, maybe? No, not that guild. That's the other one. Alright, let's continue the story. A fortress battle upon you. Ooh. With everyone together, I think we may succeed. Now you've got it. If you're oh, Karna's here. If you're participating, expect nothing less than everything you've got. Alright. We can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we got to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Hello, this is Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes. We met once during the whole Skyband incident, did we? You were the rookies with Charizard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel? I'll fill that one. Please hurry, or they'll else be late. Oops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. It must be awesome to be a full-fledged patron. Indeed, they look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in. What was that? I think it was. Indeed, they're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, a martial arts competition. Whoa. We're sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch, and I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. I'm Ellen. Elman? I'm with the Grand Romance. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I go ahead and get you to change your affiliation now? Certainly. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grand Romance of the Racer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him. Oh, yes. I'm ever in his debt. true that he set out on a journey from which he had not yet returned. Yeah, he had been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we have heard no news on his whereabouts. I suppose makes it unlikely he's in this country. It's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hope it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Let us tell you everything that's happened in the incident with Zeiss. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce being put on the Intelligence Division Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe, but it's true. Falco Kilga and Zeiss parents will confirm my story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in the city. Though painful to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time, and the citizens would never dream the Colonel would be involved in such a sort of conspiracy, so I've been thinking. I figured as much. I think he's under my control, like the other guy was. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how did we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What, really? No way. Don't need to worry then. So, I don't really think it's going to be that quite simple. No matter how you look at it, the Royal Guards are supposed to be protecting the castle and are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think that means that most likely outcome, yes. Odds are the Colonel has a strong hold on Grand Castle, as he did on Lyson Fortress. Oh, I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. You could possibly sneak in like you did Lyson Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is off Main Street, directly to the north. Just go ahead and get whatever information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mrs. Vaughn. We'll let you know if we find anything. Alright, before we do that... Wait, Joshua. Wasn't Chloe coming to the capital at all? Now that you mention it, she did say she was going to meet us before the birthday celebration started. She should definitely be here by now. Come on, there wasn't a girl about our name, Chloe, who came around here asking for us, was there? We promised to meet up here. Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here. Oh, raspberries. Maybe we should have asked where she was staying. She mentioned some rich relatives, though that's not much of a lead, I suppose. I'm sure she's simply running late, and we'll try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll be sure to let you know immediately. Okay. So we're going to look at the board. Oh. Well. The Bracer Guild here is pretty legit, though. They got like 3 floors and everything. Alright, so I guess we're going straight to the castle, which is where I'm sure I'm going to find Chloe. So we're going to go right up here. I think I did this already. Wow, so that's Cranston Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through there would be an easy task, which means I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. Well, still your nerve, just give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk, here on vacation checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try to catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grantsville Castle State Business. We're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, as you might say. We're wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. I get it. Sorry, but the castle is restricted to authorized personnel. Security's been tighter with what the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. Oh, really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She already dresses the people from the terrace during her birthday celebration. You can see her then. Fair warning, though. Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Her Majesty's ill. Yeah, I hear it's because of the stress. Maybe the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen are involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn, Guardsmen, how could you just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damn elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us the court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. You probably left because you felt responsible for a man's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two have a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. Ahem. Anyway, yes, the castle's off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I was just a tad bit worried if Her Majesty has taken sick. Who's seeing her to her daily affairs and running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper. How's that work? Literally on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real government decisions. Hey, watch what you say, though I'll admit I would have thought the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say. Who's that? Oops, speak of the devil. This loser guy. I know it. Oh, God, he's in charge. I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why don't you wake me up sooner? Wake me up? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace. I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you've been in a banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your moronic comics. I feel that it should come to no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do whatever I want whenever I want. Bah, the time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the Grand Arena. Good thing he never pays attention. By chance with that? We know. Don't even say it. That was His Grace, the Duke, acting as proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for our entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And thanks to him, we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of a playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. Knew it. Pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than expected. Try not to let this whole thing get you down. The Grantsville's got plenty of other famous places you can go check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city after all. Just go at your own pace. Oh, you're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power was probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more is no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be extremely useful, too. You're still not supposed to envy the enemy. Anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah, if nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the east block. Main road, then east. I know, I got it. Let's go update the Bracer Guild real quick. Gotta let this lady know what's going on. She just needs to know. Is there any more? No requests. Okay. Oh, you don't want an update? See, this is where I get confused. I read that it says like, oh, you should talk to everybody after everything you do, and I'm like, okay. Now I just did it, and there was like nothing to update, so I don't know. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket? Actually, we're hoping to fire some preliminary matches if we could. Oh, alright then. They've already more than enough halfway finished though. Will that be a problem? Nope, not a problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'd be €1,000. Wow, that's a lot. I heard there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year there have been some complications that made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Okay, that's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, okay. Thank you very much. 2 of your tickets. Yeah, got it. Okay, I see your tickets, Everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion. I really thought I was going to get the fight in this tournament. Oh wow, this room's gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. The audience seats are on the floor apparently. Let's take a look. Can we fight? Oh. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Spectators may use the stairwell to enter the door to reach the audience setting. 7th match. Can I fight? But I want to be on one of the teams. Wow, look at all these people. Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm here. By the number of spectators, this must be a major event. I wonder how far the preliminary rounds go. Oh look, they're turning up. Oh, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. Could be nice for the one-on-one. I guess it's a team outing. There was one there's individual bouts, but hey, it's Karna's team. This guy here just in time to see the fight. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin.
Hard as steel. By my art, calming as ocean waves.
Owned. Winner is Kurt's team. Ooh, go Karna. That was such a good match. The soldiers moved well, but the Bracer teams are working better as a team. Yeah, you could use the moves for teaching lessons. Well, I didn't know what it is, but watching martial arts, that really gets me hyped up. If we had to put off going to the castle, I'd like to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know you feel. Part of being adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. Well, I like not being an adult yet. What are those guys doing here? Oh yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district. I see the competition's open to the general public. Oh, they still got like short down. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. All of our republic, Finn, another familiar face in a small world, but fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but things turning around him, he's gonna be in no trouble. Finn's gonna be fine. This man's a tank. Easy. And they use knives. Winner is Yahoo goes in. That'll show him what Bracer made of. It's like I was running over nothing. He's build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd stay on it. 1-4 is pretty insane. 1-4 is pretty insane. Yeah, seriously. Current match will mark the end of preliminaries. 8 teams will be completing some no-hold-barred matches. Okay. My dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your efforts in a fine method. I guess the government affairs was the first half of them. I was here for the second half, and what I saw was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health, but I ask you to take heart. She has entrusted her government duties to me, Duncan, and I will do all I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit of enthusiasm we feel during this competition and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you all enjoy the tournament tomorrow. No holds barred battle royale. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people. He's probably just memorized something written by the intelligence sensitivity staff. Yes. And the winner of the competition will not only receive a prize and mirror, but will also get a special gift from me. Wise. Besides, this is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. The gifts to me are an invitation to the Royal Court dinner party at Grancel Castle to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but will be attended by arrangements have been made for only the finest and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will be served as an incentive to those completing to excel and advance. You know what that means? We got to get into that tournament. Yeah. Hey Joshua, you think what I'm thinking? Yes. It would be ideal if Carter got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed to cancel. It'll all be above board. That could give her the chance to get that message in her message. Or you think it's something else? No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the message. Beggars get the truth, I guess. I have no objections, so we try to catch them in the waiting room before they leave the arena? Sure. Let's see, Carnestein came out from the north gate, right? Right, so if they're still here, that's probably where we'll find them. Oh. Run, Joshua, run! No! How do you get out of here? Oh. Right next to the one I need to be. Hi Connor, hey everyone, congrats on making some preliminaries. Hey, it's the new kids. Hi guys, if you're here to watch the fights, yeah, we had a chance to see yours. It was a pretty great match. Thanks, I'm glad to hear you guys say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition though. Yeah, me either, it's weird. Okay, so far all the members are here in one piece. Master Zin must be worried though. Oh, you know Zin too? I don't even know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Immovable. He apparently came to Liberal specifically to be in this tournament. Then the promoters threw a wrench in the works and changed it from a single team to a competition. I'm betting His Grace is the one behind the idea. Either way, Master Zin still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. Okay. Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes. No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say, well, maybe. Oh, what just happened? You all got the stupid serious look. No, we were just thinking. What would you say of teaming up with Zin later? No hold barring fights. Well, yes! Wait, what? Teaming up with him, is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room. There's really no other racers available that we could ask. Charizard's busy, we haven't been able to contact the gate. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating our general principal. Our chances of beating that team would be 1,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what is. Find Zin before the day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should have plenty of time to register. Okay. Oops. Still some much to go on. I hope you'll give this some serious thought, but for now, we have to go. Bye-bye, newbies. Here's hoping we see you in the ring. Well, this is exciting. What do you think, Estelle? Not sure if you're taking a shot to something entirely. Are you okay? Yeah. That's it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my dear Joes, thank you for such beautiful bounty favor. You're cracked. Think about it. We can be in the martial arts competition. We can help Zen in the process. Not to mention check out the awesome castle and be a part of the big final ultra super duper intense battle royale. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, much less made it to the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the Professor's request by ourselves though, assuming we made it through, that is. Yeah, and I think of how awesome it would be. Plus, we can't just leave Zen twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask him to join his team. Would you happen to have any idea where he actually is? Don't confuse the issue with facts. If you settle down for 2 seconds, please. Let's go back to the guild and report to Elan. She's the one... she's also the one who's most likely to know where Zen is. Let's see, yes, Zen requested the Bracer to send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the Professor, but thanks to the whim of the traits, we can handle both tasks at once. Nice to see his selflessness is working in our favor for once. What do you think about participating in martial arts competition? Well, I think there's some merit in an skill, which is a practice to be used without restraint. With 2 Bracer teams participating, our chance of gaining access to castles will double, so we needn't get the others involved unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. Woohoo, my kind of encouragement. I think we might be able to find Zen. More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvard Republic Embassy. Gotcha, makes sense, since that's where he's from. The embassy's in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door at the bar along the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, were you 2 planning on staying here? Well, you could stay at the hotel. If I'm not mistaken, the Northern Block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yeah, the hotel room, if I may, allows to cover the EOS of your room. The Grand Bank can afford it. Oh, really? That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. Consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the Professor's request. I wish I could provide more. Nah, just a room's good by me. Well, then we accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you. No request again. Okay, he's at the bar. Oh, is that a piano? Yeah, not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard the melody somewhere before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Look who it is. Oh boy, it's Olivier. Still, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air. He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of in shock. That was a little number I call Amber Amour. It was originally a simple interlude with an opera whose name it doesn't matter. I have infused it with the power of love and devotion, and I invite you all to tip your ears and drink a deep of that power. I take it back, he's just a weirdo. I feel all dirty for letting that song get to me. Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the Royal City? I couldn't resist the pull of this place. It drew me here, surely the skies, fallen tears, swept from the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, Raven-topped Highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all. That's enough out of you. If I have to be subject to this, Let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are. My dear Estelle, I've missed your obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody. Weren't you and Shira supposed to be going to Roland? When did you get here? Oh, about a month ago, I believe. After we parted company, Shira and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. 'Twas all I could do but put away from the weeping darling Scheherazade to protect her from being swept away by this blazing, dazzling wonder. What amazes me is that you actually say that with a straight face. I'm betting she drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with your tail between your legs. Ugh. I think you figured you'd try your luck at drinking with Aina, right? But you didn't know about Aina, did you, Olivier? She's one of Shira's closest friends. Works for the information desk at Roland Branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shira. Come now, dearest Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of, this Aina. Absolutely not. You might want to try that again, only this time without your voice cracking. Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than ever she and Shira. Hateful inebriation. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring? Flashbacks bunch? And so begins the tale of Aina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Shudder indeed. Anyway, you've come to completing your own tour of the surrounding regions, I presume. Mayhap you've seen something of interest. Well, I've seen a lot of stuff. It's not easy to sum up in a few words. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time. Oh, I might inquire whom it is you wish to find. His name is Zin. He came here from Calvard Republic to participate in the tournament. We know he spends a good amount of time in local bars, so maybe you've met him. Ah, yes, I recall. Large as a bear, with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I was born witness to his countenance on several occasions, but alas, today I've yet to bear any sign of him. So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet. Odds are he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Huh, so then shall we proceed there at once? And here we go again. He's just tagging along. Now, is it a matter of course for you to come with us? Please don't be cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt, unless of course you two want to be alone. What? Oh my, such a sophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. And quite desirable one, I'd wager. What are you trying to say? Well... sir, speak to me. No good, he's not waking up. Estelle, you know how many are... how angry control makes you. You're not allowed to brain them. What does that mean? Especially not in public. No, it was all a flash. No impact. I didn't do any real damage. It seems Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt. Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go to the embassy, okay? Okay, why is she mad at me? What is it our modern musician Olivier? He's been striking out with women again, I suppose. What the heck happened to him? He got kicked by the gourd boar or something. No, don't surprise me in the like of that. I almost choked on my forkful of spaghetti. I talked to... He's not unconscious. I mean, I was okay with having him join. Where's the Calvard Republic? It's in my rig map. Do I have to travel like all this to go down here to Wolf Fort? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, let me just get off his ice. It's just a depressing place to look at. go to the guild. Maybe she can tell me where it is. No request still. E. East block. Okay. So is this the cover? Oh, here it is. How am I supposed to get? Oh, there's a guard. This is the embassy for the Calvard Republic. What's your business here? We're looking for a person named Zin. May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zin, are you? You actually met the man? First time I did, I almost peed myself. I was like, holy crap, he ain't a man, he's a grizzly. Yeah, he's a pretty big fella, that's for sure. Yeah, but he's really friendly once you start talking to him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day. Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can really count on, like a big brother. Indeed. So when we see him... Oh yeah, sorry. We actually stepped out again shortly. He said he had some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament or such thing. Meditate? Man, he's no kidding around. Where do you think such a place might be found? Well, when he left, he was heading towards the Arab Scenic Route. The old forest path had a feeling not unlike a park, and it being a monster-infested makes it a good training ground. The Arab Scenic Route. Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find him. Roger that. Hang on there. If you're going to the Arab Scenic Route, there's one thing you need to know. There's a place nearby called the Arab Royal Villa. Yeah, we heard about that place. I assume you're going to tell us it's been commandeered by an anti-terrorist division and is totally locked down. Good guess. They can raise quite a ruckus over there, so watch your back. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether. So they're strict. Strict is starting to get real old. Avoided sounds good. Thank you for the information. All right. And with that, we're gonna head to the scenic route. So in the next episode. Thanks for joining.